Hey everybody, Cody with Princess Craft RV, and today we just wanted to do a quick video on how to hook up an MDC with the Cruisemaster DO35 coupler and a couple other quick checks to make sure you're ready for travel day. All right, so let's start right up here up front with the Cruisemaster DO35 coupler. So it is a little different. It is what they call an articulating hitch, or you may hear people call them 360 hitches. The reason they do that is because they swivel and they rotate for off-road use. But when you purchase the MDC, you are going to get a receiving pin like that does have to go onto a ball mount. This is on my truck. I've got an adjustable, which is a cool setup, but for towing different things. But basically what you're going to do, and this is really easy if you've got a backup camera, even better if you've got a partner that can assist you and tell you where to stop and start, because even with cameras, they're kind of hard to be spot on. But we're going to back underneath. And then using our tongue jack here, we can raise and lower the tongue of the trailer. So we're just going to lower this down onto that pin. And it should almost self-guide as long as you're pretty close. Once you get all the way down, you'll notice that the weight will come off of your tongue jack wheels here. Now to get this thing to latch on, we're just going to push on this red button here, and that's going to cause that latch to come forward, which now has us secured to that pin. The last thing is we do have a dust cap that goes on here. That's kind of like a secondary, if you will, because this cap will not latch, fit on here if this isn't latched correctly. So this just snaps on, kind of like that. We will also have your 7-way that we're going to plug in for your lights. If you have decided to wire your tow vehicle with a 2-pin Anderson style connector for the onboard DC to DC, now would be the time to plug that in. You want to make sure and release your park brake, and we want to hook up your breakaway cable. All right, so we've also got to hook up our safety chains here. Now we do like to cross these underneath our coupler. One thing is that being that the MDC is Australian based, they carry over a lot of those features from Australia that are stricter compared to what we have here in the USA. So a lot of that robustness and stuff carries over. Once you get all of these items hooked up, you can go ahead and finish retracting your tongue jack. Now on the tongue jack, there is a pin that has to align to keep the wheels from rotating. And then we're just gonna remove our handle for travel, store this somewhere safe. I like to put it right here in the front storage box. And then we're gonna tip this blue handle out, and we're gonna pull, and then we can, let's see, rotate our jack for travel. And just a couple other things that you're gonna wanna check. Inside, make sure your TV's secured, make sure all your vents are closed, make sure all your windows are fully closed and latched. Make sure I like to lock my entry door for travel. So make sure your entry door is good and locked, and make sure your stairs are put away. Test all your lights. You're ready for the road. All right, everybody, you've reached your destination. Now we've got to get the MDC uncoupled from your tow vehicle. So let's go over how to get the Cruisemaster DO35 disconnected. Pretty much everything else is going to be standard. Our 7-way. Our safety chains are just gonna unhook, and they're gonna store back on their hooks here. Unhook our breakaway cable, and now we're gonna swing our jack down. Got to fold that handle out of the way so we can get our handle back on. Now there's another pull lever back here, and this allows the whole jack body to raise and lower. So depending on your ground clearance requirements, you can adjust that up and down. For me, I need it all the way down because I need as much height as I can get for my truck. And then we're gonna go ahead and run this down to the ground. Just apply a little bit of pressure, and then let's jump back over to our coupler. We're gonna remove our travel cover. We're gonna push down on that red button, and we're gonna go to the front of this tab that slides out, and we're gonna push it back. When you see this hole appear in the back, then you're gonna let up on that red button, and that locks that slide in the back position. And now we can use our tongue jack here and raise up off of the pin. Once we get that high enough to clear so we can pull out, we can go ahead and move our tow vehicle out of the way and then finish leveling our trailer up as we need to use it. That's pretty much all there is to the Cruisemaster DO35 and some other useful steps to get you ready for the road.